What we saying, everyone? It's your boy Jordan, aka John's Reacts, and welcome back to the latest reaction channel on YouTube. I've been the video of the vibes and the positive energy every day with no fail. And I hope we enjoy the reactions so far this week, and I hope we enjoy the reactions today as we react to DaBaby. The big one reacting to Andreas Bocelli at the Vatican, which is going to be a fire performance. But at the same time, the last reaction, we're going to be carrying on reacting to Justin Bieber's new album. So this first tune right now is going to be a very interesting tune because it's going to be DaBaby on a song called Save Me, which is going to be a tribute tune to the late woman that passed away on the train called Aruna Saruska, I think her name is. I do apologise if I got her name wrong, whilst at the same time, rest in peace to that angel right there that unfortunately passed away due to some horrific violence that she was subjected to on that train when people were just sat there not even helping her, you know what I'm saying, while she was there bleeding out, crying. Like, that image and that video right there is the hardest video that I think I've watched in a very long while when it comes to humanity and me losing faith in it, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm excited to get into this performance right now of DaBaby, see what he's saying, see how he's speaking about it, because not many people are really talking about it as much as they should do, you know what I'm saying. You're getting the big people like Elon Musk and Andrew Tate donating for murals and stuff like that, but other than that, I'm not hearing too many people talk about it. So it's great to see DaBaby talk about this tune right now, because I feel like he's definitely going to come through with some very unique perspectives. So I'm excited to get into this right now, and a rest in peace to that Ukrainian woman who's never going to be forgotten, because she's going to be the face that's going to keep on making sure that the women are feeling strong wherever they go, you know what I'm saying. So I'm excited to get into this right now. Let's get into it, whilst at the same time, if you don't see me on the YouTube channel, I've got a gaming channel and a vlogging channel. But I say I get straight to this reaction. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a great day. Hope a better week. Let's get into it and let's go. Bosh. Right, it's DaBaby, Save Me. Let's get to this right now, and this is going to be a very important song that I feel like someone needed to make. So let's get into this right now. Hope we enjoy it, and let's go.
This video surveillance of the night.
So look right out my
Marina
left
Zaruska
side.
enters the blue line at the East-West Boulevard station stop. You can see she takes a seat directly in front of DeCarlos Brown, the suspect. At first, nothing seems unusual, but 4 minutes later, he pulls out what appears to be a pocket knife and suddenly stabs Zaruska multiple times. Zaruska then collapses as Brown walks to the front car, takes off his sweater, and wraps his hand before exiting the train. Police arrested him on the platform shortly after.
My God, it just makes you angry, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that nobody helped her, you know what I'm saying? And the question is, if it was a different race, would somebody else would have helped her, you know what I'm saying? Which is a big question, which I feel like is a fair question, you know what I'm saying? Whilst at the same time, the words that he was screaming after he did what he did, you know what I'm saying? That guy deserves to be put in the ground, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Oh, man, it was really annoying me just listening to that right there, man. Like, after that assassination and then this another assassination right now, it's just like, man, there was no need. That poor woman, man, she was there minding her own business, you know what I'm saying, not judging anyone. She could have chose any carriages, but she went into a court where she felt like she was going to be safe, but it turns out she wasn't safe, you know what I'm saying. And the fact that she was only a few 15 minutes from her last stop is even more sad, you know what I'm saying. Let's see what DaBaby's got to say about this right now, though. Let's go.
What? Think you could save me like you got or something? I've been put up out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. Cause when you really stand on business, it's gonna cost some money. And
when you're standing on business, it's gonna cost some money. I think DaBaby has been through his little lawsuits recently. I'm not quite sure. I feel like I have heard something about that. But he's talking about it right now. He had to get his lawyer fees because to stand on business, you got to spend some money. Ooh.
Look that shit like it was normal. It was off the muscle. When I get back and start performing, it's gonna cost you double. Ooh. When I stay silent in my morals, yeah, it cost me plenty. When I'm inside her, it's like water. She gon' toss me under. So where the lifeguard at? Cause I'm not trying to float away. I'm just trying to know your name. Every time you see him out, act like you don't know them lames. Every time I'm leaving out, I watch out 3 of my mirrors and check the cameras before I leave the house. Make sure ain't no snakes around my land, I gotta weed them out. Better
make sure there ain't no snakes inside my land, I gotta weed them out. Hey, this is hard so far. I mean, DaBaby's coming back on a tune right now, whilst also promoting something that went wrong. So, I mean, I see like a little bit of controversy behind this tune right now, because he is kind of like talking about himself at the start of it, you know what I'm saying? Whilst at the same time, it's just the thought of you got to really watch your back, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who's got them sinister thoughts behind it, you know what I'm saying? Ever since this has happened to this poor woman, I'm constantly watching my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know who's just got them dark thoughts. And it could be the people you least expect it from, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Got my face cause I'm a man and I'll bleed you down. A man, I wanna see you smile. A man, I wanna see you strong. A man, I wanna see you down. A man to tell you come outside. A man, I wanna see you now. Right now. Yeah, like I wanna see you right motherfucker now. Like, get here. Think you can save me like you got or something. I've been ducked off out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. Cause I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. And spent some more on people say I never bought them nothing. They say they love you, then they act like they ain't never love you.
Oh, they say they love you, but they act like they never love you. After you speak about how he bought a lot of people, a lot of things. Like, he's been there for a lot of people, but when he needs someone, they're not there for him, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is really coming through, especially playing into the moment of today, you know what I'm saying? You can always be there for yourself, but when you're asking for somebody else to be there for them, they've always got different priorities, you know what I'm saying? When in reality, you put your priorities aside to help them, but they'll never do the same for you, you know what I'm saying? So you got to watch your worth in this world, but also at the same time, watch who you surround yourself with, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah. Think you can save me like you got or something. I've been ducked off out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. Cause I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. And spent some more on people say I never bought them nothing. They say they love you, then they act like they ain't never love you. You go through shit and yeah, you act like it ain't never nothing. That young and hurting, he need love, so you can't tell him nothing. He got that 40 in his backpack, he ain't scared of nothing. They think they know you, niggas act like you a hoe or something. Them niggas playing, you gon' blow it, you gon' show them something. Them niggas acting like you owe them, you don't owe them nothing. No 9 to 5, you rather post up at the store or something. And we can't save you.
Oh, we can't save you because you don't want to work a 9 to 5. You'd rather work for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Work to make ends meet. And the way that he's talking right now, and the way that the camera's panning to the guy that stabbed the woman, I feel like the baby right now is talking about how the guy who stabbed the woman has been going through some things in his own life to get him to the point where he had to do what he did, you know what I'm saying? So clearly that guy's had a little bit of a dark upbringing. Well, at the same time, I think I've seen a few things about other family members inside that person that stabbed the woman has also been through violence, you know what I'm saying, and stabbing people, especially white people. And I don't know if it's true or not, whilst at the same time, I feel like everyone's going through their dark moments, you know what I'm saying? There's always contributing factors that lead to what people do in their adulthood, you know what I'm saying, from their childhood. And I feel like that's what DaBaby is talking about right now.
You know, and it's just some people, man, unfortunately, you know, man, we can't save them, you know what I'm saying? I might be one of them. I might be one of them niggas, you know, baby, you can't save, nigga. And I ain't looking for you to save, man, and be more grateful. I'm gonna put my faith in God.
Damn. Wow, that was hard right there. So DaBaby was also talking about how he's trying to make ends meet, whilst at the same time I feel like he's also speaking from the perspective of the woman, you know what I'm saying, walking through life, trying to get through like lawyer fees and stuff like that, trying to overcome, because I'm pretty sure she was trying to pass a driving license and stuff like that. Like, she was really trying to get her life together to really make sure she could see a positive future. And that's what DaBaby is talking about right now within himself, you know what I'm saying, getting all these lawyer fees, overcoming all these trials and tribulations to really make sure he can have some peace of mind. And that's what that woman was doing right there. She was travelling on her own, trying to get her own peace of mind, whilst at the same time trying to make ends meet by trying to make sure she's sustaining a life that's worth living. Whilst at the same time she comes to a train thinking that she's nearly at the end of her day, and it turns out it's the end of her life, you know what I'm saying, which is so sad and so tragic. But DaBaby has come through right now with a little bit of a beautiful tune right now, going through with a little bit of a unique perspective that gets you thinking of the mindset of the killer, whilst at the same time the mindset of the victim, whilst also coming through, giving you a little bit of mindset into DaBaby and how he's carried himself, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to DaBaby for really making a little bit of a unique message behind what's recently happened, because it's so tragic, whilst at the same time more people need to bring light to it so it doesn't happen again, you know what I'm saying. And it's so unfortunate that a woman had to fall victim to this violence, you know what I'm saying, because women are the people that are supposed to nurture, are supposed to take care, are supposed to look after this world. And the fact that we've got male people trying to take them out for no reason whatsoever is absolutely insane, you know what I'm saying. And DaBaby right now has talked about it in this tune right now. Everyone's going through their own problems, you know what I'm saying. Everyone's always had a little bit of a rough childhood. But them contributing factors are what make people make the decisions that they feel like they have to make, you know what I'm saying. And he didn't have to make that decision right there. If only one person came out to try and stop him, you know what I'm saying, hold him back, stop him from doing what he had to do. All it would have took is that one person, and she would have still been alive today. But no one wanted to help, and that is so sad. God damn. Shout out DaBaby, Jonathan Kirk. And rest in peace, Arena. Wow, £431,000 raised, of dollars have raised. That is incredible. She deserves all of that, and I hope her family get all that money, you know what I'm saying. But she's so beautiful as well, man. She looks like an angel, and the fact that she's been taken away, hopefully she's got them wings, you know what I'm saying. God damn, this was a beautiful tune right here. Damn, that was a rough one to start off the day, but a very much needed one, because I feel like this message needs to be shared a lot more, you know what I'm saying. People are going through their moments, you know what I'm saying, no matter if they're light moments or dark moments, people are still going through their moments, and you can never know what's going inside someone's head unless you really speak to them or you know them, you know what I'm saying. And this tune right now came through with a unique perspective of talking about how DaBaby is coming through, paying for lawyers to make sure he's getting over these trials and tribulations, to make sure he can really make sure he's reaching a future that's worth like reaching for, you know what I'm saying. Whilst at the same time that perspective right there falls underneath the victim of this situation, whilst at the same time the perpetrator of this situation, because both of them people are going through dark moments in their life, from the guy who was the killer, who came through doing what he did, which I feel like there was a lot of contributing factors that led up to that point, with him being in his own head, really coming through, battling his own demons, whilst at the same time with the victim and the woman who's coming through trying to make her life better, trying to pass her driving lessons, whilst at the same time just trying to make a future that's sustainable and something that's worth living, after running away from her own country to find some peace inside of another country, whilst at the same time to end up finding violence in that country, is something so sad, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like this tune right now came through with a unique perspective of really being considerate of people's feelings before you make action, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people are going through dark things in their life and you can't even tell, you know what I'm saying. So you've really got to be considerate of people's feelings, whilst at the same time you've really got to watch out for those people that you feel like are having a little bit of a dark moment, you know what I'm saying. But whilst at the same time DaBaby came through making a very good point right now, where all it taken is one person to reach their arm out and stop this guy from doing what he did, you know what I'm saying, and it would have probably saved her life, even if it was a little bit late after the first interaction or after the first stabbing from that guy. I feel like as long as someone, just at least one person, would have helped that woman out right there, she probably would have still been alive today, even if it was just to stop the bleeding, you know what I'm saying. Nobody wanted to help her, and that is something so sad and something that's going to be remembered forever, you know what I'm saying. And hopefully this brings a change right now, where people are going to help each other a lot more, no matter what colour they are, no matter what race they are, whilst at the same time just we're all human, you know what I'm saying. We all deserve to help each other, and we all deserve to live, and there's no or no one has the right to take that away from someone, especially if they're on their own and they're vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's just going to scare a lot of people, especially women, when they feel like they're on their own. They're going to watch their shoulder. They're going to have to make sure they're with someone at all time, whilst at the same time they're going to choose where they sit very carefully now. You know what I'm saying? It just brings a lot of tension to this world that's not needed. And when you've got artists like DaBaby coming through, really releasing that tension a little bit and really making sure it can bring a unique perspective into the situation, I feel like that can resonate with a few people to really help them understand what's going on behind the mind of the people that are falling victim, whilst at the same time the perpetrators. You know what I'm saying? But I hope we enjoy this reaction right here, and I appreciate your thoughts and opinions behind this in the comments below. Whilst at the same time, if you have enjoyed this reaction, you want to show support, hit that like button. If you want to show some more support, some more videos, hit the subscribe button. And I hope stay blessed, stay positive, stay motivated, keep striving to best version of yourself. See you on the next reaction, and peace, love and guidance. Bye.